Welcome to some One Piece action. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. Definitely helps the channel grow. All right. So we did tweak the Kuzan deck, but it seems like he found a place in the meta. And we normally like to, I mean, it could be a fluke. The meta just changed, I ain't gonna lie to you, but um, what do you call it? We normally like to build decks for leaders that aren't relevant or are very low in the totem pole. So, question mark with Kuzan. He didn't do too bad in an event I saw in one of those Eggman videos. So, but like I said, it's all just started. We got to see what's happening. So, moral of the story is, if you want this deck list, just let us know in the comments. But there might not be one of those final build videos for this one because, you know, if you become meta, you become meta. It is what it is. All right, so we're going against Pudding. Oh yeah, the one drop was removed from this build, and I can't remember what else. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the one drop, the one that gets pumps to 4,000, basically playing to curve makes it hard to actually utilize that one drop, and then the one drop not being played early in the game because you're not going to play it late game, right? So that was the struggles using the one drop. You had to get in early in the game, and then of course you had to not be on curve in order to down X and swing. So it was hard to just make it more relevant. That's pretty much what it was. I mean, granted, Kuzan made it wonderfully easy to you know, get the ability off. Like, it was pretty much a 4K character every turn, but it was weird. Yeah, it was just weird. That's what it was. But maybe somebody might have a different experience with it. I still think it's relatively good, but I understood where my homie was coming from when it was just like, yeah, just too often it felt like you couldn't utilize it. So that card was removed. And I forgot what else was removed. But you can see some Aramakis in here. Oh, and a 2-drop blocker. To try to help our early game and give us some solid defense. Oh, that Big Mom drop. They could have still swung with the leader. Oh, it didn't matter because of the Borsellino. Yeah, the Borsellino blocker. I got it. I still would have swung. You never know. Accidents. Sometimes people aren't paying attention. We're discarding a card. Swing. Got you. Okay. Adequate pressure. And that's perfect. They didn't have another Big Mom because that would have made things complicated. I mean, we have blockers, so we could have low-key stalled it out. But respectfully, they would have been at 3 life, 12k body. Then we would have to try to get that 12k body off the board. And yeah, that would have made it complicated. It would have been, well, that's the thing about 10-drop Big Mom. When you're at the 3 life threshold using 10-drop Big Mom, it's just too good. It's what you call it. You could pretty much 10-drop. That's what I'm trying to say. It's easy to chain 10 drops when you're at the 3 life mark. Oh, I think that's the character that forces you to bottom deck cards when you play events. That's right. That card has become more relevant. It's kind of funny. Oh, that's actually helpful. What are we debating on? Maybe a swing and then a bottom deck? That's probably what we're debating on. A swing and then a bottom deck. Or we just AFK'd. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be too complicated to actually deal. Huh. I could have sworn we were just gonna swing, swing, swing. Okay, there we go. That's 8K. You got the 2Ks? Okay. No, they don't. They're just scared to lose a lot of life. I would play the red rock. I would bottom deck the 12 drop and develop a blocker maybe, or just swing again. Okay, so we went this route. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Yeah, that put it is trash at this point. We have 2 events in our hands, so technically we could have oh, 2-drop blocker. That looks so crazy. We just got rid of an 8K body to play a 2-drop blocker. Wow, that last Big Mom is in their life. There's probably a better way they could have played things to, and that's a question mark, to try to pull that Big Mom and then start stacking life. Because they also had the 9-drop, so. I don't know. I don't know how they could have got that 10-drop safely. Yep, counter out of everything. I would have used the event. That 8-drop Katakuri with 10-drop Big Mom is scary. It is scary. Do they have an event to play? They block. We technically still got the Borsellino swing. Okay, cool. That one down up was a bluff. I would go Garp. Like, why not Garp? He's the heart and soul of the deck. Yeah, there you go. Kuzan is a cycle monster. This leader ability is just so nuts. And that's kind of how you can do it. I think this game could be more fun and arcadey the more these things are kind of locked. Like, obviously, the crazier the effect, the more locked it should be, is what I'm trying to say. So, just a thought of, it doesn't matter what you discard, you're just, I mean, as long as you're using Navy abilities, but you'll just draw a card again. Just, ah, man, it's so freeing to be able to just discard and then your hand size is just maintained. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, but with cycling on this intense level, you could probably splash like some interesting tech cards and it'll just work out. Probably swing on that board. I would keep whatever her name is active. I wouldn't even swing with her. I'll be too afraid of them counter-attacking and taking it off the board. Because you already know she's going to mess up those Gum Gum Giants. She's going to make it difficult for them. Yep, punch that Robin. Oh, we're swinging. Okay. Okay, because we got a blocker for it. Okay, good stuff. The value behind Bon Clay is not good enough, in my opinion. So they should not swing. They should not swing. Unless they're desperate. If they really want to try to get that card off the board, that's it. They're probably trying to calculate and think of things. Yep. Calculate and think of things. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Just check a card. Oh, we could take that in my opinion. Now this is where we have to be mindful because Bon Clay does have the ability to copy our power. Ooh, putting pressure. Yeah, there's no free giants in this match. Well, until they take that card off the board. And then Kuzan's ability to freeze Luffy. Because that would be obviously the best target. I get it. It's a tough decision. Okay, we got rid of the other Kuzan. Because it's like, you got Red Rock. That can get rid of that Luffy for the most part. And you got Gravity Tiger, which can get rid of, if they don't use it, the Bon Clay plus something else. So I think we're just waiting for that something else to finally hit the board. It should be the character. Unless you're thinking you can race us. If you're thinking you can race us, then that's understandable. Okay, I think that's what that is. Maybe we don't got no high drops, so we should probably keep it. We have no high drops unless we draw into one. But basically what I'm saying is without any high drops, I'm sure we can end our turn with some... Oh, the Sanji. I was going to say, we can end our turn with some active Don. I'm sure of it. $2K. 1K. There you go. Now, yeah, we're going to have to do something to their board. The thing is, you can attack the Von Clay, so you probably want to play Red Rock. I almost said Gravity Tiger. You probably want to attack the Bon Clay with your search. There you go. And then Red Rock that Luffy. And then you can have, then you can play Borsellino, in my opinion. That's a real safe play. Yeah, either that or you could just keep Don active. Looks like that's what we're gonna do. Because we really should see that Red Rock hit. Oh, snap. Okay, now you're in danger. You got to give us another card. Okay, cool. Another swing to make things complicated. I mean, you know what? Because Gum, if they play Giant, they're going to be behind in Dawn. Oh, they said F that. Interesting. We just like, whatever, put the blocker. You know what would be scary? Well, well, we have the event, so we do have counter power. My bad. I was like, you know what would be scary? If they just start Don Xing like the Namis and just swing, 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 swing. That would be scary. Because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. But 2 blockers, 1 life, and actually plenty of counter power. We should be okay. We should be safe. Attack for 6. Oh, we took. See how brave they get. 10k. Okay, because I was like, you could technically use the Gravity Tiger if they play a blocker. No, I said Gravity Tiger again. I meant the Red Rock if they play a blocker. You could technically use the Red Rock if they play a blocker. So, and I think Robin becomes a blocker with a Luffy leader. So I can't see them playing another blocker right now. We could afford to. No. I'll get rid of that. Because you're gonna draw a card, right? Okay, draw a card. Technically makes your decision making easier. If that's the last attack I'm playing, yeah, just play the event. And then there you go. I think you should put 1 swing, Oh, there you go. Oh, interesting set of cards. Well, that weird nullify card thingy. Oh no. I heard he's still obnoxious. He's another leader that isn't future proofed. As long as Yellow keeps getting good cards, he can take advantage of that. So yeah, he's a leader that can relatively always stay relevant. It's funny. They were just tired of trying to print cards to get around Nami. They were just like, yo, no more of this. If your leader is multicolored leader, like, they were just done with that. Because essentially, I felt like they could have just kept printing blue cards to bottom deck. I don't know why they felt the need for cards to be trashed for blue, specifically. But, yeah, that's how they could have just continued to get around Nami. Draw 2, bottom deck 2, whatever, so on and so forth. They could have just kept doing that. But then again, in a Nami deck, if you draw 2, bottom deck 1, right? Then that will still be beneficial to run for Nami. And yeah, essentially they were trying to just not make cards to support that deck. Oh, so they summoned that for no value outside of it being a body on the board. I feel like this search card, this Sengoku, is just so strong of a search card. You can get 2, and then with Kuzan's ability, you can draw a card. So that's just 3 cards. You could dig 3 cards into the deck. It's insane. Insane, I say. As long as you run enough Navy, you can probably splash so many card combinations with this leader. You just gotta make sure, you know, you run a healthy amount of Navy. But if they make good blue staples, you know, well, like obviously Red Rock, if there's like another good one that comes out, yeah, you could just run it in Kuzan. Swing. Yeah, we only got 1 life. We thinking about it. Select the card to trash. Oh, we got pudding? Is that pudding all the way to the left? Oh no, it's worth playing. I'm sorry, pudding is actually worth playing. I see the debate. Do I get a blocker? Do I put the blocker in play or do I draw 2 cards? Oh, you can actually use his ability. That's nuts. Probably could have saved that because... Oh, that happened. I was trying to say probably could have saved that because if we wanted to swing for extra power, we'll be able to just, you know, use the ability. Maybe develop pudding and a blocker. Ooh, that's right. That was a good play. Good turn right there. Ace rush. We save. That's crazy that we technically had to take that. Decisions. Just tunnel vision on leader or see if we can get the ace off the board. Oh, we do have a red rock too. So we don't have to attack the ace. We actually could do some swings on the leader. Yeah, and then hit that red rock. Oh, he froze. That's crazy. This feels a little risky. Well, at least we drew some counter power. Okay, we got counter power. We also have active Dawn, so we're not in the worst position. That's pretty solid. Okay, we took. And then we can do this. This feels so dangerous. We got Tashigi. The 1-drop Tashigi. Come on now, Chuck. Man, this looks so crazy. We don't have a 2-drop blocker because that would have been clutch to play a 2-drop blocker. Okay. So if you swing for 9, they have to take. Oh, he swung for 8. Oh, G. Thanks